Alright, let's start this up. So today I think we're actually finally going back to some main story quest stuff, most likely. For the first time in I'm not sure how long. It's been quite a while. We'll probably start off with the gladiator quest. But then we'll go ahead and swap over to main story. I've basically given up on trying to come up with some sort of enthusiastic opening. At this point I just kind of hit start stream and start talking. Oh, there's one thing I need to do actually. Because otherwise this is not going to record properly. Here we go. There we go. Good. Alright. So yeah, we're just gonna go, let's just go straight to the gladiator place. Might be a bit of a shorter stream tonight. I say this all the time. I don't know, I've been staying up a little bit too late. I feel like my ancient old man body can't handle not getting enough sleep. It's tough these days to be able to go with like a low amount of sleep. Like I can't really pull off 5-hour sleep days anymore that easily. I can, but it's kind of grueling. So I might try and dial it back to a couple hours. I should probably wait to talk about it until people are here, but I'm halfway considering doing like morning streams instead of evening streams. It's weird though, because either way, we've all got like the same armor on. We've all got the brand new set on. That guy's shield looks cool though. How do you get that shield? I want that. What level is this guy? 21? Where'd you get this? Iron Lantern shield. He's got a Carnage sword. Dude, that looks so much cooler than mine. I hope we get that soon. That guy's name is Cool Johnny. Anyways, the Face of Thal. Oh, I think we literally get our gear here if these icons are to be anything to go off of. First Sword Mila has an urgent task for you. Kai, I'm glad you're here. One of our members has been attacked and gravely wounded, and I need you to go help him. I suspect this is the work of more bounty hunters. It may even be a trap to lure more of us into the open. Nevertheless, we cannot ignore our comrade's plight. When last he contacted us by Link Pearl, he said he'd try to seek shelter at the Coffer and Coffin. Take this potion and search for him there. With one swift motion, I grabbed my potion. Alright, let's go. I don't know why I'm running. We can just teleport, yeah. She said the Coffer and Coffin, so yeah, we can just go to Blackbrush. We've been here before. I'm still not that familiar with the different regions of Thanalan. I get very confused between the north and the west and the central and the south. Whereabouts are we? Oh, whoops. I started running north by accident. Yeah, I think progress should be like blazing fast at this point. I think we start ramping here as far as progression goes. We'll see if that turns out to be the case, but oh whoosh, oh Chthonic. Injured gladiator, help me! I can't feel my. What can't he feel? Potent potion, approximately 14 times more effective than a normal potion. That's overpowered item. Maybe that we should keep this for ourselves. I don't know. Thank you, brother. It all happened so fast. Over by the tracks to the north. I don't know who attacked me, nor why they left me alive, but I dare say the answer is out there. Surely someone saw something. I don't remember anything myself, but I'm sure someone nearby saw something. Could you speak with the local residents and see what they know? The place I was attacked might also be worth a look. Wait, what did this lava fill say? Get your drunken arse. Get off your drunken arse and make ready. I think this is all new too. Just some more cup, little man. Hick. Wait, no, I remember this guy saying that. I don't remember seeing this guy marching around in circles though. What, there's a fate? Well. The fellow outside, I saw him stumble in when I left the bar to take a piss. Was all alone as I recall. You say he's wounded? Thought he was just drunk. When you spend every day with your blade half drawn and your nerves strung up. Okay, actually, apparently this guy's follow-up text is the same as it was before. And the alehouse wench doesn't have anything extra to talk to us about. Oh, do we actually? There's two options, I think, for like who to talk to. I wonder if they're just gonna disappear. We might not be able to talk to everyone. Because we're only supposed to talk to two people. Well, I guess we're locked out of seeing something. Unless, wait a second, what is this? Oh, point of ambush, never mind. I guess we just talk to Etflood and then we go to the point of ambush. I thought we were going to have to make a very difficult decision about who to talk to. Suspicious characters. Well, now that you mention it, I did see a strange fellow wearing a garish purple robe. At first I thought he was talking to himself, but then I realized he had a link pearl. I heard him say something about the wrong man and the silver bazaar. Does that help? Looking for Blackbrush Station? Well, you found it. This is where the wagon loads of ore from Nanawa mines end up. The raw materials are refined inside, with the furnace blazing away in there. The air becomes so stiflingly hot. I much prefer to wait on the shipments out here. Gotcha. I guess we'll go around and talk to the people here at Blackbrush once you're done with this quest, since we actually got directed here through the gladiator quest. Are we supposed to kill giant tortoises now? I guess we can do that along the way. Large turtle boys. Alright. Search the point of ambush for evidence. I guess we ought to turn this in. I guess the only other thing I might want to do today that's a little bit off the beaten path would be those Camp Drybone quests in Eastern Thanalin. Once we get to level 24, I guess we'll see if we can get there. Cough, purple robe. That sounds familiar. It was him. I'd swear. Did you find anything else? Scorpion ring. A metal ring engraved with a scorpion, its tail poised and ready to strike. Picked this up by the tracks, eh? Might well have belonged to that bastard. Can't say I've seen its like before. Might be as Wyman could tell you more. You know him, don't you? He's the bespectacled bloke who's always lounging around Emerald Avenue in the city. Of course, being the businessman that he is, he'll probably ask to be compensated in exchange. Show that wing to Wyman, he's sure to know something about it. Show that wing to Wyman, he's sure to know something about it. Alright. So we'll have to go back to Ul'dah then. But before we do, let's go talk to the people of Blackbrush. Even if it doesn't look like there's any quests here, but we can at least get a sense of what the place is about. Ain't no days when Blackbrush Station isn't busy. Steel, copper, iron. Demands grown higher and higher since the calamity. Wish I could say the same of my pay. Yeah, that's the problem with employment, is it's often quite stagnant when it comes to compensation. The lads and I are in charge of protecting the interests of Amagina and Sons mineral concern, and that means dealing with any threats to the shipments that pass through these parts. Keep an eye on these tracks, and sooner or later you'll see one of them Magitech contraptions hauling a train of ore-filled wagons. Do we got problems with the thugs and thieves making off with the shipments? Not while the stone torches are on the job. Wherever there are places populated with people, you shall perforce find peddlers. Merchants often meet in such areas that they might make a mutually beneficial exchange of information. 31, 32, 33, Bad, now my careful count has been compromised. Oh no. We messed up the count. Wherever there are places populated with people. I mean, that's a lot of places, but yeah, I guess... merchants often meet in places populated with people. I mean, one would assume since merchants are people that would be the case. Wow, what did I ever do to get stuck with... Those overlapped really badly there. What did I ever do to get stuck with? Slag duty. Got caught fondling the foreman's daughter? Is that what he said? Got caught fondling the foreman's daughter is what you did. Holy crap. Large slag heap here. It's kind of difficult to make our way up here. There's a couple people sitting up here though. Times are harsh, a man will work 20 bells straight if it means food in his belly. I hear ore yields have increased twofold, but so have minor deaths. People working themselves literally to death, apparently. Although I don't know if overworking is the cause of their deaths, or if it's the conditions under which they're working that are killing them. That was not disclosed. Where do you want this again? I haven't all day. Was it the markets or the Goldsmiths Guild, or maybe Vesper Bay? Vesper Bay is really far away from where we are currently. 7 hells, you think the boys could have filled this crate any fuller? I like how these guys sometimes have, like, lifting impairment context dialogue. Ellie Red. I'm a busy man, so state your business or leave me to mine. Oh, what do you do here? I oversee all operations here at Blackbrush Station. Have been doing so since it was constructed. Shipments of ore arrive daily, and we have to unload and sort it all for the furnaces. Takes a strong back and sure hands, I should know. Used to be a smelter myself until the calamity crippled my arm and put an end to that. That's too bad. What is the purpose of the station? We extract metal from ore, bronze, silver, mithril, you name it, we smelt it. See all that smoke? It comes from our furnaces. We keep them burning day and night with a steady supply of fire crystals. Aye, without me and my boys sweating it out here, the lords and ladies wouldn't be able to deck themselves out in fancy baubles. Huh, okay, so they do quite a bit of smelting here. I guess for high-end materials also. High-end metals. He did mention mithril. The brass blades have been keeping the trade routes safe in the Thanalan region since before the coming of the 7th Umbral Era. A veteran outfit like ours requires deep coffers to cover wages and upkeep, so it is fortunate that our employers include a number of syndicate members. Keep that in mind, adventurer. This is no group of untested two-gill rookies. Oh, there's a hunter scholar here. Time for very verbose monster descriptions. Adventurer, I see. Here to hunt elite marks, perhaps. What do you do here? I hunt elite marks, the most terrible among those creatures the Eorzean Alliance has designated for extermination. I like how, like, somehow they... Like, even though this is an NPC that has kind of a generic explanation, every single hunter scholar has a unique introduction. It's kind of interesting. Anyways, the joy of the hunt is real enough, but you can't put your feet up on it, so the Alliance pays out a bounty in allied seals. Even though they're like they all say the same thing, but they say it in like a slightly different way. Oh, whoops, I skipped a line. If you're serious about ridding this area of elite marks, then I'll share what I know. Someone I knew used to say it's not the mark, it's the rank. Quite right in the sense that ranks denote danger, and danger means more seals. But I thought it was a mite limiting, shall we say. He died while searching fruitlessly for a mark, as one is wont to do with a rank S. They say it was bad water that killed him, but I think it was boredom. Huh. Ovjang, a mammoth of some antiquity, last in possession of a wealthy collector who suffered from a particularly virulent case of buyer's remorse. He ordered the mammoth disassembled and sold off for parts. However, once under the chisel, the mammoth came to and attacked the smith, wounding her badly before making its escape. I guess that mammoths are those little like wind-up knight things, or I don't think they're wind-up, but they're like the little mechanical knight dudes. Tell me about the rank A elite mark, Sabotender Ballerina. Sabotender Ballerina blooms but once every 2 score years. The flower is remarkable less for its appearance, which is pedestrian enough, and more for its fragrance. The scent has been described by naturalists as an olfactory equivalent of fingernails on slate, and sends sabotenders into violent frenzy. Whether the effect arises from discomfort or lust is unknown. Interesting. Tell me about the rank S elite mark Brontus. One of a pair of Cyclops captured several years ago and on Vilbrand by the Adventurers Guild and subsequently separated. Brontes was sold to an Uldan circus where he proved a prize draw, and never more so than on his last day, when he slew 2 of his keepers over a haunch of venison larded in flare fat before escaping. Having learned the joys of enlightened cuisine during his captivity, the Cyclops is drawn by the aroma of fine comestibles, much to the terror of culinarians. I don't know if that's just like flavor text, and that's not a pun, but I don't know if you actually have to like do certain conditions for those S rank marks. Maybe you do. Or maybe it's supposed to be some sort of a hint about where his whereabouts would be. Okay, so we have like independent vendors here. I don't think we really need any of this stuff. I don't think we really need to repair either. Kind of curious what kind of weapons he might have. Viking swords, okay, yeah, we don't really need any of this. There's a chocobo keep, delivery moogle. And I took, wait, hahaha, I'd hate to be that squirrel, and I took off its head with one fell swing. Slaying squirrels, I guess they might have been in Gridania. After all, the squirrels there are considered a burden by the elementals. The eastward route follows the old Royal Allegan Sunway. It takes you all the way to the Black Shroud by Camp Drybone and Highbridge. Royal Allegan Sunway. Oh, I see. Over to Eastern Thanalan. Alright, I think that might be it. Actually, no, wait, you can go in here, I think. I think I saw this door open. Oh, yeah. That's neat. 'Tis the largest chunk of silver ore you've ever seen. Yes, but of what... Yes, but what of its purity? I won't be had twice. There's just a knight leaning here. Actually, I don't know who this is. Looks like maybe one of the smelters. Can your men not move any faster? Perhaps if they had a little more incentive. This here operation takes the low-grade ore dug up in the Nanawa mines and refines it. Now don't you fret not about the quality of the minerals. Everything is overseen by agents of Ishtame's lapidaries. and that means our purification techniques produce only the finest results. I see. This is kind of a cool building. Although I guess you don't really get to like see where they do the smelting. Also, this building, like the architecture of it, doesn't seem like it really lends itself to having a smeltery inside. It looks like more of a storage house. Although it looks like, yeah, there is smoke coming out of the top of one of the buildings. So, like, I suppose there's supposed to be some sort of smelting location in here. But we cannot access it. Which is too bad. But okay, so no quests, though. So I guess that's the most exposition we get for the time being about Blackbrush. Seems to be doing better for itself than most places in Thanalan. You know, there's mercenaries with employment, there's people smelting, there's commerce and merchants talking to one another. It's, oh wait, 7, 8, 9, falls balls. It must be those damn rat thieves again. Yeah, the rats. The rat jams. Alright, I think that was the last guy. Place seems to be doing alright. It's even got a railroad next to it. There's a dude up there. I don't think we can get up there to talk to him. Actually, now that I think about it, how the heck did that guy get up there? There doesn't seem to actually be a way to get up there. There's just this guy doing some sort of maintenance. I don't know what his plan is. I guess he's gonna jump down. Seems like a pretty long way to go. Alright. So that's Blackbrush. Let's go back to Ul'dah then. And we'll go see if we can find out what this ring is all about. No, he's not too far away at all. Actually, I think we're already on Emerald Avenue. It's just right here. Well now, if it ain't Kai, everybody's favorite venturer. Wait, have we seen this guy before? I don't know if we have. He's got a pair of blue Pisnez. I still don't even know the name of those glasses. Well now, if it ain't Kai, everybody's favorite venturer. I hear you threw your lot in with the gladiators. A questionable decision, given the events of recent days, but to each his own. To what do I owe the pleasure? Scorpion ring. A metal ring engraved with a scorpion tail posed and ready to strike. Oh, I put that away before someone sees it. Where in the seven hells did you get one of those rings? What, you don't recognize the sigil? Sigh. God's damned fool. Before you go stumbling around in the brush, you ought to at least know what kind of venomous bastards will be lurking within. Been a long time since Ul'dah has seen a criminal organization rise from obscurity to notoriety as quickly as the Alacran. Word is they've got connections to the Brass Blades, the Syndicate, and God knows who else. Oh geez, I guess they're connected to like everyone then. But you didn't hear that from me. I want no part of whatever mess you and your mates have gotten yourself into, understood? Keeping that coin purse bulging, are we? They say the streets of Ul'dah are made of gold, but it's piles of gil what pave your way. Alright. Well, we gotta go report to Mila now, I guess. That was a pretty fast quest. So there's a criminal syndicate of some sort that is in allegiance with the non-criminal syndicate of Ul'dah. And also possibly even, like, the local guards, the Brass Blades. So this is a little bit of a problem. Oh, Kai, I was wondering when you might return. What news do you bring of our injured comrade? He was attacked by the member of the Alacran, or his attackers may be headed to the Silver Bazaar. I guess he was attacked by a member of the Alacran. The Alucran. I find that hard to believe, but no matter. One of our comrades returned from Stone's Throw moments ago. Again, she doesn't care about the Alucran at all. I thought they were like big trouble or something, but I guess not. Maybe their notoriety is not as widespread as the other dude believed. Anyways, one of our comrades returned from Stone's Throw moments ago. A gang of bandits is said to be headed for the Silver Bazaar. They're after a man with an enormous bounty on his head. The people living there are in grave danger. In their frenzy to find their quarry, the bandits won't scruple to destroy property and harm civilians. And the few brass blades stationed there will be powerless to stop them. We must stop them, Kai. We'll protect the Silver Bazaar and avenge our injured guildmate all in one fell swoop. A bit melodramatic if you ask me. Aldous, I told you never to come here again. I couldn't sit idly by while you charge into battle against an enemy you know nothing about. Mila, a responsible guildmaster, would never risk the lives of her charges like this. Who are you to lecture me about responsibility? Milo, listen to me. This is the Alucran you're dealing with. So, whatever notoriety they may have achieved means nothing to me, but we'll cut them down like the common bandits they are. It's not that simple. More importantly, it's not your fight. What are you saying? They want me, Mila. I've been fending off assassination attempts ever since I returned to Thanalin. Just stay here and let me handle this. It'll be over soon, I promise. Just stay here while you go off on your own? Is that it? It's been 7 years since I let you leave, Aldous. 7 years. Do you have any idea at all what you put me through? Mila. I don't want to hear it, you selfish bastard. Do you even care about the people who suffered because of you? Just get out. We don't need your help. We'll settle this ourselves. Mila, wait. There's something you need to know. Enough. Get out. Get out. Alright. Save some of that for the Alucran, but do try not to let Kai here come to harm while you're at it. She really hates him. I guess he just walked out for 7 years. It's kind of a long time. Rendezvous with Mila at the Silver Bazaar in Western Thanalin. I think, isn't the Silver Bazaar that place way up in the north of Western Thanalin? Or am I thinking of somewhere else? Oh, no, yeah, right, Silver Bazaar is down here, right. I think actually the fastest way to get there would be through Horizon and then to take the ferry, it looks like. I guess let's do that then. We'll go through Crescent Cove. No? You don't think so? You think it's faster to just walk? Out the gate is faster? What do you mean out the gate? Which gate? There's the goblet. Oh, actually, yeah. It could be. Ulda, Steps of Nuld. Yeah, it might be. Oh, I can't go there now. Well, oh, we kind of could, I guess. We could teleport back here. Ah, it's whatever. We'll just go this way. Probably the same. Yeah, it looks... It's hard to say. It's a little bit of a longer walk from Ulda. I don't know. They seem somewhat comparable. Nah. Yeah, I'm not gonna teleport back at this point. We made our choice. Our fate is sealed. We'll take the boat. Fate joins that. Oh wait, a flustered fisher. Fate failed. Well, I guess that fisher's gonna have to do something else. We're way too high level for the fates in this area at this point anyways. They're not really worth the time. Although, it's funny because like yesterday, they were definitely good XP. If you like, I can take you to the Silver Bazaar for 40 gil paid up front. So I'm thinking we're gonna have to actually we're gonna have to pivot over to the main story quest after this one, because we're gonna be at the level 25 wall. But that's fine, because we haven't seen the main story in ages now, so it'll be nice to kind of bounce between the two of them. All right, here's Mila. There you are, Kai. Everyone's already in position. Are you prepared? Duty calls, level 24. I think we're level 23 right now. Oh, geez. There's like a huge raid. Stay focused. Choose your target and finish him. Or I could just, you know, stand in the middle of all of them. This works too, I think. Just doing a Link roleplay. Chap! Hey-ah! Chap! The Conjurers are the greater threat, the others can wait. Oh yeah, they are. They're actually healing. Kaya deal with them. Me monkey, me spam spin. Okay, I think spin is a little bit ineffective at this point. Oh wait, no wait, never mind, more of them came in. Thaumaturge is gods, I've always hated mages. There's so many of them, what the heck? Actually a decently epic conflict. I think this is on par with the invasion that took place at Swift Perch during the Marauder questline. Finish them before they can cast again. Yeah, that this syndicate actually has quite a bit of manpower, I guess. Rejoice, gladiators, for the day is ours. What? But why would you be? Leave him to us, First Sword. No, stop. Oh. Such brittle blades, so easily broken. Perhaps the First Sword is made of stronger steel. Leave her, Xana. Our business here is over. Or I think it's Xana. He just got one punched. Oh damn! He's got the other sword. What have you done, Leopold? First Sword, we must withdraw. The wounded need tending. Let us take them back to the guild. The plot thickens. This is a little bit more than just, it feels like it's more than just, you know, some young girl refuses to learn to use the elements. There's actually there's a side character with the villain, and the villain's got a really badass sword that Aldous has hinted at. This is actually somewhat intriguing at this point. Alright, but yeah, we gotta go back, I guess, to, we gotta go back to Ul'dah. Azela, she just jumped out of a tree and one punch man to that guy. One punch! Alright, let's go Gladiators Guild. I think we get that cool looking shield now. I mean, this one looks alright. It's not bad. I'm kind of a big fan of shields in general. They usually look pretty nice. especially in this game. Give me a moment, Kai, I need to think. I wanted to spare you this, Mila. I begged you not to go. You knew all this? That Livold had... Livold and I once fought side by side in the Colosseum. The twin swords of Nalathal, they called us. Never lost a match, honored by the bull of Allah, Migo himself. But that was then, and this is now. When I learned Livold single-handedly transformed the Alacran from a gang of common thieves into a most feared criminal organization in Thanalan, into the most feared criminal organization in Thanalan, I knew I had to return. It seems like a lifetime ago that the three of us used to train together in this hall. The Livold I knew would never stoop so low. He was a good man, strong and true. What would drive him to do this? When I find him, I'll be sure to ask. Unfortunately, he seems determined to kill me for my curiosity. What aren't you telling me, Aldous? I'm not clever enough to keep secrets, my dear. I'm a simple man, only capable of dealing with what's right in front of me. Is that so? I'll find him, Milo, I promise. Alright. Carnage sword, dude. I know this is like a low-level sword, but when I saw the other gladiator dude that had this, I'm like, whoa, that sword looks really cool. And also Iron Lantern shield looks cool. The aesthetics, these are probably going in the glamour cabinet at some point. But we also get to pick something else. I'm not sure what exactly we should look at here. Tenacity and strength +1 is kind of nice. Vit +1 also. That's a pretty nice chess piece. This is like completely equal, just about. Iron Gauntlets I'm pretty sure we've already got. Yeah, we do. Iron Sabatons. These are basically comparable. I guess we'll go with the Iron Cuirass. No, I thought it was going to be available, but it got locked immediately after. But that's okay, actually. I'm not sad this time, because now we finally get to go to the main story quest, which has been a long time coming, to be honest. Let's just go in here. We'll do this. Dude, this sword looks so nice. It's just this random, like, purple sword. Let's apply this. There we go. So our armor looks nice. Dude, why do you get such a nice looking sword at level 20 and a nice looking shield? Like, you get a glowing shield at level 20 for Gladiator. That's so cool. I'm so happy. Alright. Yeah, so I guess actually where we're going then is... first contact. So yeah, we're going to... Where is this? This is, I think, Eastern Shroud? I guess we can just look at the map. Yeah, East Shroud. We're going back to the Hawthorne hut. Yeah, so it's been a long time since we were here. I actually don't even know how many days it's been. It might have almost been a week. It might have been more than a week. I don't even know. But basically, we're going to go talk with the sylphs, who are those little fairy people slash spirits. And so we had talked previously with I believe Hawthorne himself is the dude that's in here. Yeah, Ralph Hawthorne, the owner of this place, and he kind of had us go and talk to everybody to find out the secrets of the sylph and like what they're up to. And so now I guess we're gonna go actually investigate a little bit further. It has been a hot minute since we've been here. Giant gnats. Who has ever heard of such a ridiculous concept as giant gnats? Honestly, I can't even imagine anything so crazy. Like these are totally believable. These bird things, these Zizgorlins. Those I could kind of see being a thing, but giant gnats, just completely, absolutely ridiculous. Oh, we're already here. Okay. I don't know why this guy aggroed from so far away. Now he's running away as soon as I throw my shield at him. Delexia. Walking One has come to Little Solus, the new home to these ones. Gracious Elder One... Are you kidding me? Get out of here. You're a nuisance. He's running away again. He's a friggin' troll, dude. He's gonna come back again, too. Cause I hit him. Look, here he comes. Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. Absolute troll. Go away. There you go. You have a 6-second stun. Get out of here. Alright. Let's try this again. Walking One has come to Little Solus, the new home of these ones. Gracious Elder One of the Forest City allows these ones to live here. Gracious Elder One of the Forest City. Huh. This one appreciates having a safe place to stay, but were it not for those ones, this one would much rather be back in these ones' old home. Okay, so they moved, I guess. I can't talk to those sylphs. Yes, they scare me a little. Look, they aren't like you and me. You'd be talking to them and they'll just start messing with you. Oh, what's up, Falcon? Woo, MSQ, yeah, it's about time, right? It's only been like a week or something. Are you two even listening? Question mark. This one cannot follow Walking One's words. This one begins to feel sleepy. But Walking One speaks with much eagerness, so this one will try to stay awake. The cabbage babies. I mean, that's basically what they are. Yeah, they are like cabbage babies. Dude, I don't know, this place is kind of weird. Amixia. This one is weaving cloth. All the pretty cloth that Walking One can see was made by these ones. These ones keep the ways of weaving a secret, but even if this one taught Walking One how to weave, this one doesn't think Walking One could make cloth in the same way. Ancient weaver secrets. They look like that, but they're still so cute. So much heart eyes for sylphs. You ever decide which job to main for the story? I mean, we'll probably transition back over to warrior at some point when it lines up. But right now our warrior is sitting at like level 47, I think. And our gladiator is sitting at level like 24, 23. So I'm just going through with the gladiator right now because it's more kind of aligned with the main story quest, but yeah, we'll probably switch back to warrior eventually. Warrior is kind of where my heart is for the most part. No Lexia. This one greets Walking One. Does Walking One need something of this one? Oh, this one actually has this one actually has dialogue. What do you do here? This one is called Nolexia. This one is tasked with weaving for the benefit of all these ones. They have a lot of weavers here, I guess. These ones are skilled at weaving. With needle and thread, these ones can make most anything, even houses. Really? Holy crap. Walking One noticed embroidery on homes, enchanted patterns for repelling dark things. What kind of place is this? This place is called Little Solus, a new home of these ones. These ones used to live happily deep in the wood, but then naughty ones went and summoned a primal one. Oh wait, are there like good sylphs and bad sylphs, but like people don't know the difference because they're sylphs and they're like no one talks to them basically? I wonder. Fearing naughty ones who became touched ones, these ones fled the homeland. Thanks to the horned one Kan-E, these ones could build a new home here. This one knows not when, but someday these ones will return home. This one is hopeful. So they got, like, They were forced to leave their home because of quote-unquote the naughty ones. Each expansion, MSQ, gives you enough XP to get one job on level with the story or thereabouts. They don't want you having to stop and grind, interrupting your story. I see. Sylphs are, by and large, a bright and happy kind of folk, but those who have left their homeland behind have grown nervous and wary. I would ask that you do nothing to startle them. I see. Encampment, Clothier and Tailor. That's a fat chocobo. Fat chocobo. Alright, I don't think we need anything from that guy. Person we're supposed to talk to is there, but let's just get a lay of the land here a little bit. Milkroot is tasty, and frees one's mind from care, but one must not partake too much. Oh no. Oh. Now what is this? Oh, there's a Sylphic vendor. Sylphic gold leaf exchange. Walking one wants to buy this one's things. This one does not sell to just anyone. Do something good for these ones, and this one will think about it. Currency exchange. You have no items to trade. Beastman currency. Promissory notes from each beast tribe can be exchanged for currency by speaking with their respective vendors or a calamity salvager. The amount of Beastman currency you possess is shown in the currency window. Is that these maybe? I guess not. Or tribal, I guess maybe? I don't know. Huh. The fat chocobo is great. Your character holds out a Gashal green out in front of his face on a fishing rod to make him run. Yeah. Oh hey, it started raining. This is very cozy. Cake to make fat choco fly. Needs more motivation for flying. Yeah, I guess so. It needs the extra motivational energy. Almixia. Seal ones come to the forest. Cause much trouble to these ones. Oh, I guess they're talking about the Garleans. This one understands well the touched one's fears. Yet in trying to protect the forest, touched ones do more harm than any steel one. This cannot forgive touched ones for this. This one cannot forgive touched ones for this. Touched ones. So, I don't know. It kind of sounds like there's some other faction of possibly sylphs that are considered ones that are trying to fight the Garleans, but are maybe trying to use methods that are questionable. These ones play tricks for fun. Nasty ones play tricks to hurt. Is hurting other ones fun for nasty ones? The thought alone makes this one sad. Nothing gives these ones greater joy than playing tricks. One day this one will play a trick so tricksy that even this one will be fooled. It will be this one's masterwork. I see. His mount music is slowed down and distorted version of the Chocobo song. It's amazing. Large fat chocobo. Laxio. Walking ones may think this one's home is small, but this one has the biggest home of all. The forest itself is this one's home. What does walking one think of that? Wise words, I suppose. Do not be alarmed. The sylphs here at Little Solace are of no mind to cause us harm. The sylphs you should fear are the ones who dwell to the northeast in the woodland tribe's homeland. Oh, I see. Yeah, okay, so it is another faction of sylphs. I am not privy to the details, but it appears some manner of quarrel has divided their people. I suggest you remain wary should you venture beyond the boundaries of this settlement. I see. Alright. I think that's all of these sylphs. All of these ones. Actually, no, there's a couple of other people just up this way. A word, if you will. The lands beyond this point belong to the sylphs. Unlike the gentle souls in Little Solace, the vicious woodland sprites out there will slaughter any outsider that dares cross their borders. You're free to travel where you please, but know that none will come to your rescue should you stride blithely into the jaws of danger. Walking One should not go any further down this path. Those ones who summon the Primal One will do hurtful things to Walking Ones who enter those ones' territory. Okay, so they're basically just saying, watch out for the bad sylphs. They're gonna fuck you up. I think then, with that, we're good to proceed here. Walking One is not familiar to this one. This one does not trust strange walking ones. Strange dancing ones might be a different story, but this one expects no such thing. Walking One should go home and leave this one be. Okay, I guess we have to do a dance. Can we do, oh, what was it? Like the ballroom dance? Can we do bee dance? Does this qualify? The one we learned? Oh wait, this Walking One is Foolish One. Walking One should go home before this one becomes angry. Wait, really? She doesn't like that one? Does she like the harvest dance? No, it says you're foolish. Okay, what about a normal dance then? Okay. This one would welcome Walking One who moves like these ones. If Walking One would talk to this one will answer. This one is a busy one, so Walking One should speak with quick tongue. Deliver the milk root and letter to Comixia. Walking One would bring gift to this one. Walking One is most kind. Letter to the Elder, an important missive penned by Seedseer Can Isena and addressed to a Sylph Elder. Milk root. The thick white sap extracted from this Ochi root has the power to grant its user wondrously terrible visions. Walking One brings milk root. Milk root fills this one with great joy. This one gives thanks, gives many, many thanks. Walking One carries message for Elder One. This one will deliver the message to Elder One. Walking One should not worry. Hello there. We're envoys from Gridania, and we're here to treat with your people. Aye, we come to pay our respects to your elder and to learn from him more of your Lord Rama. Who are these ones? These Walking Ones come from Gridania. Walking One became a dancing one and brought milk root, but Walking One tricks this one. This one does not like tricks. This one will speak no more. Elder One is busy. Walking Ones should go home. Go home, you say, but the sylphs of Little Souls have always welcomed Gridanian envoys with open wings. The letter carried by Kai here is an oath of peace penned by the Elder Seedseer herself. Still you would refuse us. This one's reasons are no business of Walking One's. Elder One has no words for Gridania. Walking One's waste everyone's time. Well, I never turned away at the gates. Whatever did we do to deserve such a rude welcome? Was Kai's jig insufficiently jiggy? I'm as baffled as you, but something tells me recent events here are erstwhile fluttery friends feeling uncommonly wary. It would seem we've no choice but to ask around and see how we might earn their trust. Alright. Temporary loss of motor skills. Paralysis and sleeping and silencing. I guess we'll go with paralysis, although we probably won't use them. By virtue of the crystal trade, the Sylphs have maintained friendly terms with most every race in Eorzea. The crystal trade, huh? Alas, the appearance of Rama has been as a storm cloud over relations. If peace is to be secured, we must reopen a dialogue with the Sylphs before they have the chance to summon their god again. Kind Walking Ones, Listening Ones, and Masked Ones. Protect these ones, protect Little Souls from nasty ones who would steal these ones home. Walking ones are kind and strong, but these ones cannot rely on walking ones alone. No, all ones must work together that one day these ones may return home. Okay, I think... I'm just checking here to see if there's any sort of change dialogue. I don't think there is. I think that's about it. I think we should be good to talk to Ida. Dance diplomacy. Ida has a notion of how one might earn the Sylph's trust, and there's also a fat joke about returns. Say Kai, are you in the mood for dancing? That's right, dancing. You went through all that trouble to learn the Sylph's traditional greeting, but you've greeted hardly any of them. Why, if I were a Sylph, I'd be beside myself with delight to see an adventurer expressing an interest in my culture. Me? Of course I'd be happy to join. Ow, ow, there goes those bloody leg cramps of mine acting up again. Oh yes, of course. Uh-huh. No need to overthink things. So long as your heart is in it, the Sylphs will understand you. Alright, so I guess we have to dance for some of the other Sylphs. We dance. And we can't do any interesting dances, just this normal one. None of that, none of those fancy dances. It's a plain old standard dance. No, walking one knows Jolly Dance. Jolly Dance fills this one with good cheer. Let these two be friends. This one greets walking one. Does walking one need something of this one? Oh wait, yeah, we already... I thought it might have been different, but it is not. Much dancing. Walking one would be a friend to these ones. This one is overjoyed, but this one keeps the ways of weaving a secret. Even if walking one learned the secret, walking one could not weave in the same way. Okay. Those weaving secrets, I want them. I wonder if you can actually learn some sort of like weaving stuff from these sylphs. What does walking one want with this one? Elder one warned this one not to get too friendly with walking ones. Oh, whoops. We forgot. You gotta dance at them. Walking one is friend to these ones. Oh, whoops. Walking one is friend to these ones, friendly like a gracious elder one of Forest City, knows how to dance into these ones' hearts, and then it ran away. Okay. Kai, would you like to hear the good news or the better news? The good news is that your lovely dancing has brought smiles and high spirits to all of Little Solus. The bad news, why, I've thoroughly recovered from those accursed leg cramps. Onward to our next adventure. Yeah, alright. Totally believe you. Oh, there's 2 quests, actually. Actually, I think there's 3. No need to overthink things so long as your heart is in it, the Sylphs will understand you. Okay, well, let's do the side quests, I suppose. Oh, wait, hold on. What is this? Swift breeding disease-carrying gnats threaten to disrupt the balance of nature in the 12 woods. Slay the vile void sent before their numbers multiply. It's level 17. These ones must suffer. It's level 14. Look, I'm sure the Sylphs have got this. Also, I think there's someone else taking care of it out there. Sylph says, Laxio of Little Solus remains unconvinced of your intentions. Walking one may dance many dances, but this one still doesn't like walking ones. Why? Because walking ones don't listen, that's why. If walking one wants to be friend to this one, walking one should listen, and listen good. This one has itchy spot on back. Walking one should poke it. Are you serious? This one has itchy spot on back, walking one should poke it, and not too hard. This one has sensitive fibers. Okay. I guess we poke. There you go. Teehee, walking one fell into a trap. Touching this one turns walking one's skin into moss. Teehee, Mossy One's skin turns greener and greener. Mossy One should examine itself to see how silly Mossy One has become. Slash examine self. You admire yourself. Or do you have to, I think you have to do it like this maybe? You show yourself off to Laxio. Hee hee hee, Walking One is so silly. There is no cursed silly one. This one tricks silly one good, yes. This one is smart. Silly one should congratulate this one for being so very smart. Oh my god. Okay, congratulate. Good job, you're very intelligent. That's right, silly one. This one is very, very smart one. Silly one is smart to know this. Silly one makes this one laugh. This one likes to laugh. Maybe silly one is not so bad after all. Okay, and there's just more iron gauntlets. I think we should actually... I don't know, we'll probably just take the gold because we don't really need any of this gear. Oh, there's a follow-up. Buzzkill. Laxio the Sylph needs help to put down Gigas. These ones need help. Please help these ones. Vile ones called buzzing Gigas think these ones are food. Attack these ones. Attack whenever these ones go into forest to bathe in sunlight. Some of these ones have gone into the forest to lure out vile ones. This one wants Walking One to wait for vile ones, wait nearby, and slay vile ones that come. Okay. I think it's just over there, it's not too far. Porcine Plight. Amixia the Sylph would beseech an adventurer's assistance. Oh, Walking One, please listen. This one was frolicking in the forest as this one likes to do. When nasty tusked ones came huffing and puffing and charging, this one was so frightened. This one is too scared to go back to the forest. Walking One can make tusked ones go away, yes? This one would dance for joy. Tusked ones hide in bushes. Walking One should be careful. Okay. I guess we can pick up the main story quest also while we're at this, just in case there's any overlap. Forest Friend. Pepalimo has a notion of how you might endear yourself to the Sylphs of Little Solace. Kai, as an adventurer, you're no stranger to helping distressed folk, I'd wager. Tales of good deeds are quick to spread. The adventurer who comes to the aid of the local populace can go from stranger to hero overnight. No doubt you see what I'm getting at. The Sylphs who make their home in Little Solace do so having been driven from their woodland home. Surely they have their fair share of troubles. Seek out troubled Sylphs and see what might be done to ease their worries. A sound plan, would you not say? That said, the Sylphs are not known to share their worries with outsiders. You would be better off inquiring with Hira Emidia of the Gridanians who reside here. She is most likely to be privy to the Sylphs' troubles. So basically go talk to the Hira. Okay. Well, you can do that. Praise be to the elementals. I cannot express how happy I am to see an adventurer with a truly gentle heart. The Sylphs of Little Solace are sorely in need of aid. Pray hear me out. Being a temporary settlement, Little Solace wants for amenities, not least a stout set of defenses. Consequently, beasts from moms around are free to wander in and terrorize the hapless residents. The Ziz, Gorlins, and Gall gnats that roam these parts are especially troublesome, but slaying one of each should serve as a warning to the rest. Furthermore, perhaps you could gather 3 brownie bushes as well. They play an important role in Sylphic culture. I do not claim to know the details, and what with such feral beasts prowling the forest, they are not easily come by. When you're done with the deed, seek out Comixio. He is slow to warm to outsiders, but your good intentions will not be lost on him. My own experience speaks to this. Okay. Cool. We have a whole bunch of quests to do to the east. Let's go do those, I guess. Looks like they shouldn't be too difficult. We can get our Chocobo friend out. Oh, I don't think we needed to kill that many of them. We just needed one. I'm just used to having to kill packs of enemies. Oh, well, this guy wanted to aggro from quite far away, so I guess we'll deal with him as well. Suspicious thickets. The air is pierced by ear-splitting squeals. Oh no, it's a giant pig. Wait, what? Target is not in line of sight? Hello? Hi, would you be interested in joining a clan? I am on the free trial and I cannot speak with people. Oh. I'm on trial. Oh, okay, well, would you want to be friends? Yeah, sure. Level 89. I guess they're recruiting actively in Gridania. Why is their chocobo is blue? That's kind of cool. Juju bees. There you go. If you ever decide to buy a game and want to join clan, we will open for you. Sounds good. TY/cheer. It's a cool blue chocobo. I like it. I gotta figure out, oh. There's someone RP walking in the rain with a parasol. It kind of reminds me of Skittles a little bit. I haven't seen Skittles in a while. I think they've been pretty busy. Oh, wait a second. Oh, there's sylphs here. I didn't even notice that. There's just two sylphs, like, hanging out. They're actually kind of difficult to see. They blend in very nicely. Oh, wait a second. Do these spawn one by one here? No, they do. Okay. I think you can reply. It doesn't let you send whispers, but you can talk in the, like, /say. So as long as you're in the same region as them, you can talk with them. But they don't let you whisper. You'd be able to have too much, communicative liberties, I guess. Brownie brush. I think I called it a brownie bush before. I guess it's not, they don't actually grow brownies though. Looks like it's just some kind of mushroom. This one more suspicious thicket. It's surrounded by lemurs. Look out. Leaping lemurs. Oh, there's two boars this time. Oh, whoops. I misclicked my stun. Ooh. What is up with their death noise? I don't think I've heard the boars make that noise before. Let's see, we gotta go this way. We gotta collect the brownies. They're freshly baked. Oh hey, it's this fate. I don't think we're gonna spend that much time on it. Yeah, no. You need a lot of people here to do this. Oh no, that person's getting wrecked. You need a lot of people to do this, and also I've done this one before, and it takes a lot of time. So I think even if there was a group here, I probably would actually opt not to do it. But that's, what was their name? Like Lazy Lawrence, I think? This giant fate raid boss. Slay a gnat. Oh, it's one of these ones, I guess. Giant gnats. Who's ever heard of such a ridiculous thing? This is such an unbelievable enemy. Like, what kind of crazy person did they have when they came up with a design for this enemy right here? It's completely unrealistic. There's just no way a gnat would ever get this big. Just absolutely preposterous. Alright, I think we can go back now and turn these in. Hello, lemurs. Alright, so let's turn this one in first. Walking One has made tusked ones go away. This one can play in the forest again. This one, thanks Walking One. This one is forever and ever Walking One's friend. So, black dye. Oh, again, this is like kind of a semi-rare dye. Okay, cool. Take that. Might actually just slap that in here with next to the Snow White dye we got yesterday from another part of the region, basically in Thanalan. Another part of the world, I should say. Threads unraveled. Mixia of Little Souls is again in need of an adventurer's aid. Helpful One has returned. This one is troubled. When this one ran away from nasty tusked ones, this one dropped 3 spindles of thread. This one searched a Brambly place over and over, but nothing was found. Oh, woe is this one. Helpful One will help, yes? Okay, we gotta go find some thread, I guess. These ones must bathe in sunlight to survive. Without sunlight, these ones will fall ill, and shrivel away to no ones. Oh no! They'll shrivel away to no ones. Thanks to Walking One, these ones can safely bathe in sunlight again. Praise be to Walking One. Oh, you get to pick one. I guess grape juice. We'll probably not use either of those. Mostly because we can just make our own, but... Okay, same follow-up. Comexio, Dancing One is still here. Dancing One can dance all day. This one's trust is not so easily earned. There's a streamer, the StarCraft streamer I watched named Artosis, and there's a voice clip of him saying, "Dance all day." He, yeah, I guess I won't get into it, because I don't think anyone here plays StarCraft, but, yeah, I don't know, that voice clip just ran through my head. Anyways, Brownie Brush. Legend says that Eorzea was once inhabited by a race of tiny creatures called brownies, and they would use the spores of this particular mushroom to paint their faces for battle. Really? Huh. Dancing One brings brownie brushes for this one. This one can dye a thread once more. This one is pleased. Dancing One kills Bitey Buzzy One. This one hates Bitey Buzzy Ones. Dancing One is kind, too kind. Many Walking Ones come to these ones' abode, but few are friendly like Dancing One. Perhaps this one was wrong not to trust Dancing One after all. Okay, 25. We can go do more gladiator stuff. And also we have Presence of the Enemy. Comexio of Little Souls would entrust you with a task. This one asks Dancing One for forgiveness. These ones have many troubles since Walking One's last came to our abode. This one must be careful, always careful. But Dancing One is not like other Walking Ones. This one can trust Dancing One. This one would ask Dancing One for help. Strange Walking Ones with bodies of steel come to the home of these ones. This one thinks steel ones come from Empire. When Empire goes, many living ones become dead ones. Trees fall and bushes burn. These ones' home is in danger. Danger! This one begs of Dancing One to help this one no more. Dancing One is friends with these ones and Walking Ones, yes? Dancing One must speak to these ones here and Walking Ones in Hut House and find out more. This one has bad feeling. This one's fears steel ones are after something, but this one should speak no more. Go, dancing one. This one depends on kindness of dancing one. Kind walking ones, listening ones, and masked ones protect these ones. Protect little souls from nasty ones who would steal these ones home. Walking ones are kind to strong, but these ones cannot rely on walking ones alone. No, all ones must work together. Okay, that's the same thing. So we need to go investigate suspicious presence, and we also need to go find the spindles of thread. I might honestly go get the thread first. I think that, oh, it's over that way. Windy Wedding is actually a quest. Presence of enemy. Oh wow, you need to like go all over the place for that one. Okay. Here's what we might do. I might go get the thread, and then we might go back to Ul'dah, do our gladiator quest, and then come back here and like we'll talk to the people on our way back. Since we need to go to the Hawthorne estate anyways. But we will grab this thread first. Oh man, I remember Artosis. He and Day 9's brother used to do the English language casting for the big Korean StarCraft League. Yeah, tasteless. I used to stay up late in community college and watch that online. Yeah, same. I usually didn't watch them live, but I'd usually go back and like watch the VODs afterwards. The old school StarCraft. They're still super active, Tasteless and Artosis. In fact, I think they might be casting like a recent tournament. I haven't kept up with it like too religiously, but Artosis is super active. He does all kinds of fun stuff lately. Somehow Flash is still #1. That has not changed in years. Which I might have expected maybe someone else would take the throne by this point, like maybe some kind of young blood, but apparently Flash still reigns supreme. Although I think he had to take a break for military service for a little while, but he's still really good. But yeah, there's a clip of Artosis with like, there's a probe harassing his SCVs, and he gets like really frustrated with it. He's like yelling at the worker, yeah, just dance all day, and someone made a techno remix of it. It's pretty good. So when the sylph said dance all day, that's immediately what played in my head. I still say StarCraft was the peak of esports. Those players were classy, not hyper 15-year-olds cracked out on Red Bull like all the other MOBA and Fortnite players. I would argue StarCraft is still peak esports. That's just me. Maybe I'm a boomer, but I honestly still think StarCraft is one of the best balanced and most interesting things like ever made, basically. It's basically just space chess. And like, even if you're not amazing at it, it's still really fun to like watch and analyze it. It's really something special. I don't think we're gonna get another. Please don't cancel this. Oh, you don't get canceled. Okay. Oh yes, you do. Bore, you must leave. You are being boring. Alright. Let's go to Ul'dah and we'll check out the new Gladiator quest. I always liked Idra. He had a bad attitude, but he was nasty with his mutalings. Micro mutas while triple expanding like a madman. Muta micro always like scared me. It's ZVZ. One of the reasons I never got into ZVZ was because Muta micro, it was just like, the stakes were too high. It felt like way too volatile. It was like, it felt like the entire game just boiled down to whoever had better Muta micro was gonna win that matchup. And I never actually got good at Muta micro either. It was like way too technical for me. Even like microing like normally for me is kind of tough. But like Muta micro is like getting those control groups and then doing like the patrol attack. Or I'm not even actually sure what the technical details for mutas are. I'm not sure if you're supposed to patrol attack or A move or hold position. I think it's patrol for mutas, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I don't know. It was too much for me. Very hectic. But yeah, Idra was cool. I also liked, as far as like bad manner players went, I always liked, what was his name? I think like Firebat Hero would always have like these like funny ceremonies when he would win. He would like bad manner his players on the stage. That was, I liked his ceremonies. I actually caught that big LAN stream a few years back where they brought all the old players back, Artosis, Day9, Tasteless, and a bunch of others. Idris showed up, and I think he's like a nuclear engineer now, really. I think it was one of the last things In Control did before he died. It was fun but bittersweet too. Yeah, because they're all like ancient now, but the thing is, Artosis still plays. He still ladders, and he goes between like B and S rank on the new ladder. So he's not like completely down and out, and he still casts. So you know, they're still around and kicking. They're still doing stuff. I would argue that actually SC1 is probably in a better spot than SC2 right now, to be honest. But anyways, dialing it back in here to the Final Fantasies, on holy ground, First Sword Mila has an important mission for you. Kai, I must apologize for my earlier behavior. As First Sword, my duty is not to only foster your growth as a gladiator, but to also protect you from dangers you are not yet ready to face. I did not know that Levold had become the leader of the Alacran. He had chosen to bear his steel at us. Or had he chosen to bear his steel at us, many and more of us would not have returned alive. I need to know why he's turned to a life of crime, and so I've ordered my best men to scour Thanland for any trace of his whereabouts. Unfortunately, one of them has disappeared. I have strong suspicions that he has been taken prisoner by the Alacran or worse. If there's any hope of saving him, we must act quickly. I would have you search for our missing comrade. His last report stated that he was tracking the Alacran near the Hammers in western Thanlan. If you go there, you may yet find some clues to his fate. I've been far too reckless in recent days and let too many good gladiators come to harm. Please, Kai, find our missing comrade and bring him home safe. Alright. Near the Hammers, huh? So I guess we gotta make that walk again. Let's take a look. Western Thanalin. Yeah, I guess we'll go out to the Steps of Nald this time. That seems like a good call. We would want to go to probably the Thaumaturge's guild. I'm absolutely awful at RTS games, but I love the genre. Same with fighting games. I try to at least catch EVO when it's that time of year. Still hoping for Microsoft to bring back Killer Instinct. Love that series. Yeah, I never really got into to fighting games myself. I think that's probably because I was an only child, and also because my parents were pretty overbearing for the most part. They were like, no, you can't get this, it's T-rated, OMG. They literally didn't let me get Smash Bros on the N64 because they're like, oh no, that looks very violent. It has a T rating. I'm like, dude, are you kidding me? So I only ever got to play it when I went over to my friend's house. It feels like a lot of fighting game culture revolves around siblings. It's like if you have siblings, then you probably had fighting games and you probably had a lot of fun playing with your siblings. And like sparring with them and getting better. At least that's what I kind of witnessed with all of my friends that all had like brothers and stuff. They'd usually sink quite a few hours into like Super Smash Bros and stuff like that. But like when you don't have a sibling, it's like you don't have anyone to spar against or play the game with. So it's like you're either just gonna play against AI the whole time, or like I don't even know. So I never really got into fighting games. I'm awful at them as well. I think I played Dead or Alive a little bit on the Xbox way back in the day, but I never really got too good at that. And yeah, I don't think I ever got into Killer Instinct either. I think I've heard of that one, but never really played it too much, and I don't know too much about it. RTS, on the other hand, I'm not like esports level or anything like that, but I think there's a program called IC Cup for StarCraft back in the day, the rating system or whatever. And when I was on my game, I was usually able to push up to around C- or C rank, which doesn't sound like a lot, but the competition was like pretty fierce for that. I didn't play a ton of 1v1 competitive, but yeah, I don't know. Sank tons of hours into StarCraft. I still play StarCraft from time to time too. It's just such a good game. Cough cough, it's a trap, brother. Oh no. Chastity of the Alacran. Our father banned Sonic Adventure 2 because of cartoon violence, and banned Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 1 because of one scene with alcohol. Oh jeez. Yeah, it's fun to play with friends, but I was an only child too. I know our dorm had a game night every Friday, and we'd play the heck out of Smash. Yeah, it seems like you really have to like have a social group to get into fighting games. That's some fine swordsmanship, Kai. Mila, the first sword certainly knows how to pick 'em. Hey, even after all these years, I can't quite bring myself to call her that. See, I still remember when her father first brought her to the guild, a wee lass who cried at the sight of naked steel. But to look at her now, you'd swear she was born with a blade in her hand. Not like she had much of a choice, but to rise to the occasion, though. What with all that trouble Aldous got into 7 years ago. Selfish bastard, he should have never. But enough of my rambling. I'll make my way back to Ul'dah after a short rest. You go on ahead and tell Milo that I'm fine. Alright. I guess we're going back to Ul'dah once more. Mostly played RPGs growing up. Yeah, I played some RPGs. They were definitely part of my gamer diet, as it were. Not a ton though. I never owned a PlayStation, so I never really played Final Fantasies, which is definitely a big one that I missed out on. I've been trying to catch up on those basically vicariously through Let's Plays and stuff, as I think I've mentioned before. Eventually family banned games entirely, had to go to friends to play any games, and he only played Halo. Only Halo, it's the only game you're allowed to play. Man, old Halo was good, but man, you gotta have a few other games in your rotation there. Just wanted to play Morrowind, but after 5 minutes he would get bored and want to play Halo again. Gee, oh, that's brutal. Morrowind was so good, but it feels like Morrowind is one of those games you have to like sit down like on your own on like a cloudy, rainy day and sit there and just like get 100% immersed into it. I guess you had a chance to go back to Morrowind though, from what I've heard, because you were able to kind of get deep into that Elder Scrolls lore. Yeah, Halo is still annoying to this day, where the PvP is because playing so much Halo online. Yeah, that sounds like it'd be a nightmare. I mean, I liked Halo a lot. I had a lot of good friends that I played Halo with in high school, and we, you know, got hyped for Halo 2 release and Halo 3 release and all that stuff, but it was never, like, the only thing I played. But Elder Scrolls speedruns are insane. They're all super broken. Yeah, they are for sure. Here, let me, we'll do this really quick here. We'll do this dialogue. Kai, thank the gods you're alright. I heard all about the ambush at the Hammers. Excellent work. You've been invaluable to the guild, and I cannot thank you enough. In fact, I believe you deserve a much-needed rest. Take some time for yourself and return when you've recuperated. But before you go, speak with Lulutsu. I believe she has a message for you. Okay. Lulutsu. Kai, the very gladiator I was seeking. Lean closer, for I would not have the others hear my words. Aldous sends his regards and requests you to meet him at the Lich Yard in Eastern Thanalan. Naturally, I have not divulged this information to the First Sword. As you may have gathered from their previous interactions, he is still rather upset with him, and would like to forbid any further association. And rather would likely forbid any further association. Quite understandable, since he was clearly being groomed to become the next guildmaster before that horrible scandal. They would have made such a lovely couple. Forgive me. This is hardly an appropriate topic of conversation. Anyway, you have my word that the First Sword will not hear any of the rendezvous from me. Okay, so now we need to actually go to Eastern Thanalin. So we will go ahead and do that. Actually, okay, we're going on a little bit of a crazy detour here. But since we're going to Eastern Thanalin, there's a series of quests over here that I wanted to do from yesterday, so we might do that along the way before we go back to East Shroud to do the main story quest with the Sylphs. Hopefully not too much of a detour, but that's basically these. You should be able to see them on the map. These ones here, these should be the last ones for now in this entire zone. We spent some time yesterday going through East Thanalin and kind of doing some of those quests. But yeah, we'll go do the main, or rather the class quest for now to start. Yeah, there's the problem. We didn't have games at home. They were banned, so I never got to play it till much later. Yeah, that sucks. I always feel like I kind of missed out on some games, especially like the PlayStation side of things. Like missing out on like Resident Evil and what do you call it? Silent Hill, Final Fantasy. I'm sure there's a ton of platformers too that were really popular, like your Crashes, your Spyros, your Jack and Dexter, your Sly. Like just all of those. Felt like I kind of missed out on that whole ecosystem, which kind of sucks, but was able to kind of go back and look at some of them at least over the years. And yeah, as for the Elder Scrolls speedruns, like the Morrowind ones, they're just insane. They're more about like just picking out completely broken items and just completely janking the hell out of the game. I don't know if I've ever actually seen a full speedrun of Morrowind, but I think don't they only last like 5 minutes or something or less? Because like you just get those flight scrolls and then you mitigate the fall damage and just go from there basically. Something like that. Oh, duty calls level 29. Level 29, really? We're only level 25, holy crap. And where have you been? Busy drowning in some sweet young thing's eyes? Well, if that's the case, I understand completely. It's been 7 years since Mila's father was laid to rest here. He was mean and stubborn, an old goat through and through, but gods, when he danced with sword in hand, it was pure poetry in motion. Mila's right, there's no way I could know what it was like for her back then, forced to replace her father under such terrible circumstances. Oh, jeez. And who might you be? Another of Livold's lackeys. Master Livold has been most distressed since learning of your return. This is unacceptable. Your master does not deserve your loyalty, kitten. When you've outlived your usefulness, he'll dispose of you like so many others. Believe me, I speak from personal experience. Say what you will, I will not be swayed. She looks awfully determined to kill me. Still, I'm not really in the mood to play. Mind stopping her, Kai? Oh, we actually, there's like unique fight music here. No pressure, but I'll be evaluating your performance. I see. You would die for this scum? Very well. The Crash and Spyro remasters are great if you ever want to give them a go. Yeah, I don't know, it's tough to find time these days to play things. Like, I'm able to find some time to stream this, for instance, but even this, it feels like I'm pushing it. Like, I might need to dial back how much I stream, just because too many other priorities. This ends now. Watch it, Kai. This kitten has claws. Oh wait, 100 fists. Okay, well, we'll just interrupt that, I guess. I guess it might have been cool to see what 100 fists was, but it also sounded kind of dangerous, so maybe better not to see what it was. You've gotten stronger. Good. I'm glad Mila has a man like you to rely upon. She's her father's daughter, a leader of men, a true warrior, an obstinate woman who lets her feelings cloud her judgment. Which is why she needs to be surrounded by dependable people who will give her good counsel and keep her temper in check, now more than ever. Stick by her. She needs you more than she knows. I'll do what I can. She needs you, Aldous. Oh, jeez. I don't know which of these two would be, I'll do what I can. This feels like it's kind of pushing the narrative a little bit. This is probably the more interesting dialogue option, though. She needs you, Aldous. That seems like it's like not our place, though. It's really not our place to say this. Like, I'll do what I can, I guess. Thank you. I know this business with Livold and the Alucran has everyone on edge, but it's almost over now. You have my word. I owe it to her old man to put an end to this, to give him peace in Thal's realm, by making that bastard Livold finally answer for his crimes. But remember what I said, Kai. Now, go. She's probably wondering where you are. It doesn't feel like it's our place to get involved in whatever past history Aldous and Mila's relationship might have been. I don't know. It might have made for an interesting dialogue selection, but I don't know. Oh wait, we had to speak to Milo now. Okay, but wait, so before we go back there, we gotta... I wanted to do these quests over here to see what these are all about. And then we'll basically be done with Eastern Thanalan for quite some time, it looks like. I'm still mad about how Activision did those teams. One got completely absorbed into Blizzard after helping with the Diablo stuff. The other got assigned to be a Call of Duty support studio. Yeah, no, to me, Blizzard was basically dead whenever Blizzard North was no longer, like, part of the team. And when I think, like, Chris Messon, the WoW guy, ended up leaving, I feel like that was kind of like, at that point, Blizzard wasn't really Blizzard anymore. It had kind of been gutted. I think I talked about this on stream a while ago also. That's just my take. I'm just an old school Blizzard fan, and the new wave is kind of eh. Oh, the other game we played a lot back when we were a kid was Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, which our friend tolerated a lot more. Silicoder 2 Addict have done a playthrough recently and started yet another one again recently with lots of overhaul mods. Can't wait for Coder 1 to get remastered. Yeah, Knights of the Old Republic was one I never really got into. It was, I don't know, when I was younger, like the combat system and / inventory system like never clicked with me. I think I played it only for like a few minutes and I was like, I'm not really a fan of the system, and I just like lost interest in it and never pursued it. Might have just been like a lack of patience or something. Hihibaru. Highbridge was meant to become the next Emerald Avenue. Where are the throngs of pilgrims come to marvel at the ruins below? And more importantly, where is their coin? Sigh, why is business so fickle? Highbridge. Interesting. D is for dead. Okay, well that's a level 41 quest. I guess we can talk to the NPCs and such around here in Highbridge, since we're here. Helmheart. Helmheart is Helmhart of Highbridge could use an adventurer's assistance with a hair-raising problem. Yes, you, adventurer. I need you to fetch 3 bottles of Furball blood and do so with haste. Oh, whoops. Do so with haste. Where to find the Furball blood, you ask? Why, from Furballs, of course. Now hurry. This is a matter of life and death. Is that all he says? Gra, the sun, it burns. No, my hair, my precious hair. I can feel it screaming in anguish. Oh, jeez. Is it... Well, he's bald now. I don't know, maybe he lost his hair to the sun. You had to be an old school D&D player and be used to convoluted old systems more or less to enjoy the old Knights of the Old Republic games. KOTOR 2 also does in-depth philosophy and story much better than the first game. Then again, Obsidian always manages to do so. Yeah, right. I think at the time I picked up KOTOR, it was like, or KOTOR rather, it was I hadn't really played a lot of D&D. I had friends I eventually did play D&D with, but I hadn't really been introduced to that style of game. I was more into like Morrowind and stuff just because it had a little bit more of the action RPG element baked into it. I played a lot of Diablo 2 as a kid, so like having the kind of action element baked in made Morrowind more approachable than KOTOR for me. The system just kind of felt a little bit off when I played it, but that was probably because I didn't have that D&D background at that time. Strawman defense. The researcher Claudian could use an adventurer's assistance in dispatching some bothersome birds. Do not look down, Claudian. You must not. You will not. You cannot look. By the 12. My good man, you frighten me half to death. But you must forgive me. I've been a bit restless of late, what with those winged nightmares swooping in from every direction, pecking and poking and pricking at me. I might as well pack up my instruments and go home, as I won't be getting an ounce of research done. If, however, a kind adventurer like yourself were to use these scarecrows to drive the birds away, it would be another story. What do you say? I told them I was afraid of heights, and they had to send me here for my first field study. I say, there are no sites of archaeological interest on flat ground. Or are there no sites of archaeological interest on flat ground? I don't know. Gogoshu. Buzz off birds. The researcher Gogoshu could use an adventurer's assistance in dispatching some bothersome buzzards. We have been dispatched by the Order of Nalathal to conduct a thorough investigation of these ruins. We have only begun to scratch the surface. It is already clear that they house countless untold secrets from the age of Beladia. Secrets which will remain hidden forever if something is not done about those accursed buzzards. Even since they began nesting across the chasm, we have spent more hours wiping their droppings off of our tomes than doing research of any sort. I ask you to not eradicate the entire species. The buzzard is a clever bird, slay 4 or so, and I suspect the rest of the flock will find somewhere else to roost. No matter how fruitful our research is, funding is not so easily secured. Unearthing and restoring treasures of history costs good coin, and there are many who do not recognize the value of our discoveries. Alright, so we've got annoying birds to deal with. And we need to find some Furballs. I don't know what Furballs are. It's one of those Final Fantasy moments where you hear a name but you're not sure what it's going to be. But yeah, Chthonic, are you like recording your playthrough at all, or is this more like a personal playthrough for KOTOR? Also, I guess it's heavily modded, so how is that going? Is it good, or? Like, what kind of mods does that game have, I wonder? Is it more like gameplay related mods, or did they do like some story stuff also? Also, wow, there's kind of a lot here. There's like sort of some quest objectives we have to do here, but also a bunch of NPCs. I'm not sure where to start exactly. Oh, wait a second, are these aren't the ruins. This is like a settlement. There's like people here, but there's also like birds up on top of the building. Or no, they're not on top of the building, never mind, they're just right here. Alright, let's deal with the birds first, I suppose. These guys actually do quite a bit of damage. Alright. Oh, there's a bumble beetle. I think that's actually what's doing most of the damage. Level 27. Just a personal playthrough. It has a restored content mod and some AI upscales. And face texture overhauls and some fixes and stuff. Oh, also running Marty McFly's ray tracing shader through ray shade. Oh, nice. So like this is a lot of visual stuff mostly. Restored content mod. So what is that all about? Is that like, did they add back in content that got cut out of the game originally, or? That sounds kind of cool. If that's the case. Handmade Scarecrow, used to frighten Cloudkin away from farms and gardens. Despite the name, it has little effect on crows. Cloudkin. I like how they like refer to everything as like species, archetype, and then kin. Like, you have like vilekin or like bugs, and you have like beastkin, cloudkin. I kind of want to talk to these NPCs up here before we go in. Tiny aurochs. Listen, can you hear them? The screams rising up from the bottom of the canyon. The blades all tell me it's not but the wind, but I've heard the wailing on nights where nary a leaf shuddered. Soon they'll believe me, when the army of undead marches from the invisible city and reclaims our realm for their own. Huh. Yeah, I mean, we did see that one fate where there's like a zombie, basically. That rose from the dead. But mostly those runes were like covered with imps. Bertram. Unlike that chatty peddler over yonder, I'm not fool enough to believe a motley crew of hired swords can stop the beast tribes from overrunning the span. It's only a matter of time before they succeed in spiriting away a few of our children again. Yes, you heard me right. It's not only supplies those damned rats seek. Can stop the beast. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. Chachamun. Oh, this is just a vendor. Soiled femur. Huh. Ligart with his carts. Highbridge has its dangers, what with the Keycurrent and the Ameljaw always looking to claim the span as their own. But one man's hardship is another's opportunity. I look to make a killing here, what with all the other merchants huddling together in safer locales as Drybone and the Golden Bazaar. And while they sit there splitting profits, I'll be lining me coffers with gold, as long as the brass blades keep the peace, that is. Huh, so he's kind of a little bit more aggressively positioned with his business, I guess. Obsidian had to cut a bunch of content because they were pressed for time by the company, but a lot of it was almost finished. Restored content mod brings back as much of it back as possible. One of the variants of the mod even brings a new planet entirely populated by droids that was originally scrapped. Oh, that's really cool. That sounds a good dream then, if you're like a fan of that, of the universe and the lore. That's like basically getting access to everything that didn't make the original cut. It sounds amazing. This is just a storehouse with no one in it, apparently. Interesting. Interesting in that it's not interesting at all. Jajanzo. Welcome to Highbridge. We are one of only a handful of towns that has its own airship landing. Though it appears to have been cut over centuries, the canyon in which the Yogaram River flows was actually formed 5 summers past during the Great Calamity. Huh. Okay. The bridge was built immediately after to reconnect the Royal Elegance Sunway with the lumber line leading to Gridania. Oh yeah, I guess we are like right outside the South Shroud. I guess this bridge is actually like really critically important then. This is like one of the only ways, unless you're gonna go through this place, but this looks pretty dangerous. It's like a level 40 zone. This does not look like a trade route. So I guess this is actually like really important. I'm sorry, but the airships which frequent Highbridge are reserved for the transport of supplies, and the occasional naturalist from Azernath ossuary come to study the ruins of the invisible city. If it is airship passage you seek, might I suggest the landings in Ul'dah or Gridania? An airstrip landing? Where is their airstrip landing exactly? I don't know if I've seen it. Aldebrand. For people arriving in Thanalan from the Black Shroud, Highbridge is the first town they arrive in. For people leaving Thanalan, Highbridge is the last town they will see before entering the Dark Forest. Not many places can lay claim to both new beginnings and bitter ends. Highbridge. This doesn't even like look like a town though. This just looks like some like shoddy outpost. I'm surprised they refer to it as a town. One of the only handful of towns. Yeah, they do refer to it as a town. I don't see the airship landing, and I don't see like. It seriously doesn't feel like a town. They've got like 2 buildings and a bridge. The bridge, I will admit, looks like it's pretty important, but other than that, this is a pretty ragtag location. Still don't see that airship landing anywhere. Yep, sadly the new planet is still too buggy, so doing run without it first, then doing run with Droid Planet after. I'd say the Old Republic 1 is actually pretty much unplayable on PC, so remaster as like a present. Oh, I see. I didn't realize it was that bad. There's a few games like that that like almost are impossible to run on PC. God's sake, man, you're just disrupting my research. I was in the midst of measuring the flow of Aether, but you've gone and made me raise my voice. Now I can't feel a god's damn thing. Bah, I say. Bah. Oh, I guess we were very disruptive. Feels bad, man. Disrupting the peace. We'll go ahead and put up a scarecrow to scare away more Cloudkin, I suppose. That's all we can really do at this point. Jeez, this is quite the drop. Oh, is that the ruins there? Oh yeah, well I guess this whole sort of like area up here is full of ruins. But like you don't really get to like access these ones, it feels like. Like you only get to see the ruins of the Invisible City really, but geez, this one looks kinda cool. This area. This looks like something out of the Lord of the Rings or something with this statue. It's pretty crazy. It's too bad it's not daytime. It might make for a better screenshot. Also, is there like a windmill? Oh, there is. I didn't notice that at first. Huh. I guess they do at least have a windmill here. I don't know if that would instantly qualify it as a town, but it's something. It just, there aren't enough, there's like no houses or anything, it's just 2 buildings. It It doesn't quite feel like a town. A little bit barren. Slave Furbles. Where? Oh, the Furbles are over here apparently. Furble. What are these? Oh, they're like little. They're like furries, basically, or not furries. They're like Furbies, I should say. Those little things with the beaks. Or they look kind of like Tribbles from Star Trek. A little bit. They're just like fluffs of fur, basically. I guess a Furble is a relatively apt name for them. Guess we need to get one more vial of blood. And that ought to do it. I don't know if there's going to be a follow-up quest, but we've taken a look at Highbridge now. Thal's Respite. I just want to take a look up this hill. I don't know if you can actually get up here. I'm guessing probably not. There's an axe beak. No, it looks like it's all kind of like rocked off. Rocked off. That's a word, right? Or a phrase. But yeah, I don't think you can actually get up there. I was just curious if you could see more of the ruins, but I guess you can't. Alright, let's go and bring these back, see if we have anything else to do while we're here. Carry Quay. Quay. That's the chocobo noise. Well, have you brought the Furble blood I asked for? If so, then hand it over, and quickly now. Furble blood. The deep crimson lifeblood of a void-sent Furble. Remarkably, one of the hirsute creatures contains less than a half score of drops. At long last, my friend, you're a godsend. Now, how did it go? Yes, stir twice, a dash of spittle, shake thrice more, and voila. Well, what are you waiting for, friend? Grab yourself a dollop and start spreading. My sculpt cries out for succor. Oh, and do try not to miss a spot. Apply the hair tonic to Helmhart's head. Furble tonic, a potent potation containing the blood of a freshly slain Furble, ground marimo, and several other grotesque ingredients that are best left unspoken. Oh jeez, alright. Ooh, My, that tingles. Why, I can already feel my pores opening. In no time at all, I'll have flowing locks of fume long. I can't thank you enough, friend. What with the sun bathing down the way it does in these parts, a bald pate is potentially fatal affliction. Okay, I guess we'll go with this potion. Oh, there is a follow-up. Tresses in distress. Helmhart has it in his head that you are his main man, M-A-N-E, main man, and returns to you with an even more hair-raising request. Oh, no, it's not working. My jaded scalp turns its nose up at the Furble potation. You're that trusty adventurer, Kai. I need you to fetch something with all haste. Time is short, and the comb is a cruel mistress. Long have I feared this day would come, but I am ready. The Furble tonic is dead. Long live the Snurble tonic. You know where to get the Snurble blood, don't you? Snurbles, you say. Wrong. You get Snurble blood from Golden Fleece. Don't think about it. Just go to the burning wall and kill 5. The burning wall, isn't that... Oh, this is like a level 41 quest. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I might even... If you abandon this, I guess it'll, like, go back, right? I guess you can just hide it for now. Tresses in distress. I guess we might have to come back this way at some point to, like, help this guy's hair out. Or at least try to. I wasn't expecting to get a level 41 follow-up quest here. Okay, we'll just hold on to this for now then, I guess. Man, we've got another series of quests in Gridania too that are it's just outside the walls of Gridania that I kind of want to do at some point. But I guess when we get sent back that way, we'll do that when we get there. It will go back. Side quests only disappear after you do. After you do them, not when abandoned. Oh, I see. Do not look down. Oh, you've seen to the birds, have you? Splendid work, friend. Now head back down and return. Head back down and return to my research. Or worry not, I'll be along any moment now. Be on your way. What? Is he talking to himself? Iron Scale Greaves. These look like they might be an upgrade, potentially. Scholarly funds. Claudia needs to secure additional resources for his research. Greetings. Thanks to you, friend, my research has finally gotten off the ground. So many discoveries to be made and ancient wonders to be restored, and yet I have only these 2 hands with which to do my work. If only I could convince the Order of the potential significance of my work, perhaps they would be willing to dispatch aid. I have here a report of my findings thus far. Might you be so kind as to deliver it to Kayukozo at Thal's Respite? Okay. So I guess we go to that place called Thal's Respite that we saw on the map earlier. Free of savage peckings and buzzard droppings at last. I cannot thank you enough, friend. When I make my next historic discovery, you may take pride in knowing that you helped make it possible. Iron Scale Mill. Also might be a potential upgrade. Okay. No follow-up though. I guess we'll do this when we go back to Ul'dah, because I don't think you can glamour plate stuff here. Which kind of sucks. I do wish they'd let you do that anywhere, but I guess they prefer it if you just do it in sanctuaries. But yeah, it shouldn't be long before we go back now. It looks like maybe like one more quest, a couple more quests. Then we will go back, turn in our gladiator quest. And then we'll head back to East Shroud and finish off what we were doing with the sylphs. It's a little bit of a longer detour than I expected. Just by a bit. Bumble Beetle. Whoa, what is this place? This looks like more of a town than what? Highgate was it? Highbridge. Are there people in here? There are. What is this place? Welcome, adventurer. You may find respite from your hardships. Or may you find respite from your hardships. Highbridge report. Data gathered on the ruins below Highbridge, intended for delivery to Sister Kyozo at Thal's Respite. You bring a report from Claudian of Highbridge, a most welcome surprise indeed. I was prepared to wait months before that young one made any significant progress. What's this? The ruins date back to the latter Beldian era and house the final resting place of Lalafudo IV himself. The historical implications of this research are beyond anything the Order had imagined. I must arrange for additional researchers and supplies to be sent to Highbridge immediately. The Perils of Pilgrimage. Sister Kyozo of the Order of Nalthal seeks an adventurer to slay creatures who are scaring away potential pilgrims to Thal's Respite. Adventurers, merchants, travelers, Thal's Respite is always open to those who seek a momentary reprieve from the hardships of the road. In the past, we welcomed countless multitudes through these doors. Sadly, the growing presence of hostile beast tribes and savage creatures now deters many from making the pilgrimage. A shame, is it not? Perhaps you could come to our aid. The most fearsome of the local fauna is the axebeak. Were you to thin the flock, say, by 4 birds or so, I believe the halls would be far more approachable. Okay, dealing with more birds, basically. Pilgrim, merchant, adventurer, Thal judges you not by who you are or where you hail from. Open your heart to his blessing and you will find respite in his halls. Okay, so the birds are just outside here. But what is in here? What is this place? Oh, dude, that's sick. I'll grab a quick screenshot of this. It's kind of cool. Maybe like that. That's pretty cool. Nalthal, Thal's Respite. I guess you can't go to the upper cliffs or whatever. No NPCs hiding around here. It's kind of an empty place. Dude, whenever there's a walled off area like this, it always reminds me of like amusement park rides where like you're standing in a line or something and they have like certain areas or like they're off limits or you're not supposed to go to them. It like reminds me of those kind of like environments. Or like where you're like walking through a haunted house or something and there's like a part like you're not supposed to go to. I don't know why. It always kind of reminds me of that. Okay. Well, I guess there's nothing for us to do here right now. Except to go take care of the birds. So we'll go take care of the birds then. I think they're expanding glamour plate stuff, the number of them and the number of places you can apply them. Oh, that would be nice. I don't know, I almost always glamour plate all my gear all the time. It's like the first thing I do when I get a new piece of gear. If it's not a sick looking piece of gear. If it's a sick looking piece of gear, then the first thing I do is I go and I turn it into a glamour plate. Oh, my Choco friend is gone. I guess we can give it some more Gashal Greens. Still got a little bit more to go. You still gotta go back to East Shroud. This is a level 26. Ked traps. Oh, what the... You're level 25. I might actually do this one. I think Ked traps drop something. They have a mat. I think it's like blue leaves of some kind. A blue man-trap leaf or something. It's kind of nice if there's a lot of them in one area, to be honest. There's only 12 minutes left, though. I don't know if we'll be able to do this. Riding on the dry north winds out of Black Shroud, Kedtrap seeds have taken root in Thanalan. Without any natural predators, the Seedkin are free to roam the desert unchecked, consuming everything in their path. The creatures must be tended to before they render the desert even more deserted than it already is. Oh, that's kind of neat that they put like a... They put a little bit of a tie into the neighboring zone here with this fade. That's kind of cool. I do like that. Blue land trap leaf, yeah, they actually dropped them. This is actually kind of nice. These leaves are kind of used in alchemy a little bit, and hunting for these things is a pain in the ass in just about every other zone. So it's kind of nice to be able to pick up a few of these leaves while we're here, as well as get a little bit of XP. Plus the lore snippet is kind of nice too, so all in all, not a bad fate to come across. Also, the progress meter is very reasonable for this one as well. You don't have to kill too many of them. Actually, if I'm being honest, I kind of wish it was one of those ridiculous ones where you had to kill a whole bunch of them, because you'd be able to farm more leaves that way. I'm kind of sad that there's not more of them to kill, because they're going to stop spawning here at the end of the fade. Quack. Oh yeah, it's already over. No, come back. Come back, I need your leaves. No, don't despawn. No. How many did we get? I think we only got 2 out of all of those. The drop rate sucks on those leaves. They really are a pain to come across. I'm very sad. But at least we got a couple of them though. That's good. So we're very far away from where we need to be. Alright, we'll take out this last one. This is an extra one, I guess. Here we go. And birdies have been bonked. Weird dino birds. Oh, whoops, I ran past the place. My adventuring friend, a traveling merchant and his family just walked through our doors not moments ago. Each encounter is a blessing that would not have come to pass had those fearsome fowl continued to run rampant outside our halls. For this I thank you. Sunset orange dye. Oh, nice. I think this might be another one worth holding on to. I'm not sure though. I guess I'll look it up after. Friend of your skies, Sister Kayokazu seeks an adventurer to deliver a missive to Highbridge. I am loath to trouble you again, but you have proven yourself a friend to the Order. I have an urgent missive to be delivered to Hihibaru of Highbridge. Or to be precise, a petition. The Order would entreat Highwind Skyways to establish regular flights between Highbridge and Ul'dah. Such flights would greatly ease the travels of pilgrims to Thal's Respite, not to mention stimulate commerce in the area. It is for the latter reason that we believe Hihibaru and his fellow merchants will lend us their support. Go now, and may the traders watch over your journey. Alright. Yeah, I mean, commerce should be good, I guess. This area, again, like up there, it looks like those are like housing areas, basically. It looks like there's houses. Like, this actually feels like more of a town than Highbridge, even though Highbridge is supposed to be the town. Oh, this music though. This is new. Haven't heard this yet. Oh, someone else has a blue chocobo, it looks like. Hey, wait, this guy left. There used to be 2 merchants here, now there's only 1. That's kind of weird. Huh. There is a fate over there, but well, I'm kind of I just want to look at the lore snippet for it at least. I'm probably not going to take part in it, but oh wait, brass blade. Oh, you have to trigger it actually. Listen carefully, adventurer. Keycurrent bandits have kidnapped several Highbridge residents and are looking to sell them off to the Emerald Jaw for tempering. Once a person has been tempered, their soul is lost and the body transformed into an empty husk, which answers only to the commands of the primal Ifrit. We must stop this foul dealing and rescue the villagers before they are taken back to the Bowl of Embers. Will you help? Recommended is level 26. Come, the villagers need us. Oh wait, you get... Oh, this is kind of sick though. It's a whole, like... It's a whole invasion. That's kind of cool. Okay, this one's kind of cool. Attack on Highbridge. Actually, this might be... Maybe there's a reward at the end of this one. This one seems a little bit more than like a standard fate, you know? There's an hour-long timer for this one, and you have kind of that intense music. I don't know. Although the area doesn't look like it's that big, so maybe not. I guess we'll do this one. I was mostly just coming towards this to look for a lore snippet, but... Oh, these guys just like run all over the place, huh? Oh, wait, is it... There's no progress being made. I guess maybe it's only for the boss that you get progress, maybe? Because I'm pretty sure I can see the boss over there. Let me go, I'll pay double what the lizard men are offering. Oh wait, you can talk to these guys actually. Oh wait, dude! I just realized those are some of the NPCs that were at Highbridge. That's why they were missing. I only just realized that. Also, apparently all my brass blade friends are dead. That kind of sucks. Yes, for boss fates with ads. The ads don't matter for the fate, only the boss. Just kill the boss away from other ads if you can. 12 save us. Oh, you can't actually talk to them though. Dude, that's so cool that they actually moved the NPCs. Okay, I don't know if I can solo this guy on the Crusader, but we'll try. Or Crusader, the Gladiator. I missed what he said also. His effulgence... I don't know, he said something. Oh, this guy's got a lot of HP though. His effulgence would have these souls. Yeah, I don't know if I can solo this on this. I might have to go warrior. Which kind of defeats the whole purpose though. I can't solo this. I'd have to go warrior. I guess I'll go warrior. Also, there's Jajanzo. This is... Oh, holy crap, dude. There's more than chasing me. Alright. Let me bust up the warrior out here. I should be able to do it on that. Insolence. Either the warrior or the conjurer might do it. Actually, the XP, well, I guess the XP is probably not going to be good on either of them. I'd probably have an easier time on the Conjurer, to be honest. I'm curious if the Warrior can do it, though. Let's try the Warrior. Should be able to with Storm's Path. Oh, actually, okay, I do have Storm's Path. I was just gonna say, I'm not sure if I even have Storm's Path, but I do. Probably gonna hop out here to watch anime shortly. Okay, that's cool. Thanks for hanging out, Chthonic. Always a pleasure. Which anime are you gonna watch? Do you have something lined up in particular? I've got some animes I've been meaning to watch for a long time, but there are lots of various I don't know, conflicting priorities, effectively. Alright, well this looks like it's going to be somewhat drawn out, but doable. I don't know if there's going to be any reward for this. Oh, this is actually going to take a long time. Are you kidding? I didn't want this to take a long time. Actually, it's going pretty fast. It's not the slowest thing in the world. It's pretty slow, though. I wonder if I can level up my Chocobo. Oh, I can. I can, but I don't think it's going to make it go that much faster. Well, we're about a quarter way done. I want to save the NPCs, though. I guess we'll see. Sometimes you do get some cool stuff for doing these. I really got roped into this just because the intro was a lot more hype when there was all the brass blades kind of charging in. It's going pretty fast now, though. It's not that slow. Oh no, the ads are respawning. Luckily Storm's Path is very powerful, so we're doing okay. We're kind of in an emotional spot, and watching this would probably help us currently. I've been meaning to watch the movie to Given anyway. Oh, I see, okay. I hope you feel better. Hope the anime aligns well with your mood. I know sometimes watching something that kind of aligns with how you're feeling can help you process stuff a little bit. Hope it goes well. And hope you have a great rest of the night afterwards. Okay, not too much longer to go on this guy. I feel like Warrior is probably the right choice because I think it's doing probably more DPS than the Conjurer would have, theoretically. Yeah, Given is a beautiful anime. You also have a good night. Sounds good. Take it easy, Chthonic. Thanks for hanging out. There we go. Fate complete. My flame dies here, but my lord's something burns bright. I guess there's no reward. Feels bad, man. Well, RIP time, I guess. But the NPCs are free at least. We have a moral victory at least. Though I liked when the brass blades charged in. It was hype. And look, now Bertram is back at his post with his friend. Well, presumably his friend. That chatty peddler. I'm not fool enough to believe a motley crew of higher swords can... Actually, I guess they might be friends. Anyways, let's swap it back to Gladiator. Oh, there's someone over there playing an instrument. Message from Sister Kyokyozo. Whatever business could the Order have with a common trader like me? Signed petition. A petition to Highwind Skyways to open an airship route to Highbridge. Well, I'll be. A petition for a regular airship service between Highbridge and Ul'dah. Ha, the idea is so bloody brilliant, I'm right ashamed not to have thought it up myself. Business would simply go through the roof. I'll add my signature and deliver it to Highwind Skyways straight away. Now, if only someone would deal with those bloody Keycorn, Highbridge would be a trader's paradise. I thought he was gonna send us on a quest to go slay Keycorn after we did that quest, or that fate rather, and I was gonna be somewhat sad. Okay, so let's go now to speak with Myla in Ul'dah. Oh, take a quick stretch here. Alright. We want to go to Gladiators Guild. And let's see what we've got. Oh hey, look, it's a small white mage. Small white mage. Why are you staring at me like that, Kai? Is something the matter? You're behaving rather oddly. Well, I'm afraid I have no news regarding Alacran's movements. I remain confident that we will find them soon, though, so keep your blade sharp. We get an Iron Spatha. That might actually be an upgrade over what we're using, it looks like. That's cool. Iron Scutum. New shield. Also probably an upgrade, although it probably doesn't look as cool as the one we've got. We might do the whole glamour plate bit. Heavy iron armor. Cannot equip geared ahead. This is probably an upgrade. I honestly don't even want to take it though. It's just, I hate having that piece. It's just not fun to have. We'll probably go for the heavy iron gauntlets. I do not like the armor, the double armor pieces. They're just annoying. Oh, upgrade. Or level up rather. 26. Okay, it'll be a while before we come back here, I guess. Rage of Halone. Delivers an attack with a potency of 100. Combo action Riot Blade. Oh, nice. Okay. Cool, so we have a 3-hit combo now. That's kind of nice. I might go update my gear really quick in the inn. Or wait a second. Oh, I moved the wrong thing. There we go. Just gonna go to the inn really quick to do... Actually, you know what? We'll do it after. It's fine. I'll do it later. We can do it off stream. For now, let's go back to let me see here. We want to go to presence of the enemy, and we want to go to the Hawthorne Estate. Yeah, right here. Or Hawthorne Hut, rather. I guess it could be considered an estate. So we'll probably do this, and these will probably be the last ones that we do for now. Men clad in strange armor. Why, now that you mention it, I did see some suspicious types of late. They were gathering deep in the forest. I simply assumed they were adventurers. Are the Aetherites not a glorious invention? I can only imagine how inconvenient it must have been for adventurers when the calamity disrupted the ethereal flow and made instantaneous travel all but impossible. The Aetherite built here is relatively new, of course, and this wonderful tower was built to protect it. It's called Jocelyn Spire in honor of the captain of the first ever company of wood whalers. Fascinating, wouldn't you agree? Yeah, these guys apparently have the same follow-up text. We have read this before. But that's cool. Victor. Fearsome types clad head to toe in steel, you say. Imperial soldiers, no doubt. I couldn't tell you what they're plotting, but I'm sure it's nothing good. The tales of Rolf and visiting adventurers tell I can't help wondering if I picked the right path in life. This once it'd be grand to sail the seas on a proud galley and spy the towers of a distant city glowing golden in the rays of the morning sun. Well, a man can dream, can't he? Yep. Same as it was back when we first came here, just a little while ago. I think I was like just starting out botany or like kind of learning how to harvest stuff the first time we came past and read all that dialogue. Actually, I think it might have been during that really long, like, full day stream. That one time. This music is always so nice. Alright, just two more people to talk to, I suppose. Strange steel walking ones. Yes, this one has seen. The steel walking ones carry big boxes. Maybe walking ones hunt for shiny treasure. This one likes treasure. Okay. And seems like they have the same follow-up text as well, so that's fine. Just one more to talk to here. Shush, this one says, the steel walking ones are scary, like touched ones. This one hates scary, and scary ones have scary friends. And similarly, same follow-up text. They just say, don't go this way, because the bad sylphs are that way. This one is happy to see Dancing One return. What did Dancing One learn? This one sees. Steel walking ones come from Empire, carry boxes, and go walking deep through trees. As this one thought, steel walking ones are up to nasty no good things. This one knows forest well. Steel walking ones try to hide, but this one will find them. This one would borrow dancing one's map. This one makes mark right here. This is where steel ones hide. This one knows. Dancing one will go looking for steel ones, yes? Search the forest for clues. I can turn in these threads to Amixia. Without thread, this one cannot weave. Whatever is this one to do? Cloud silk, a pure white silk gathered and spun by the sylphs using traditional methods passed down for countless generations. This one is thread. This one can weave again. Hopefully, or helpful one is so kind. This one thanks helpful one from the bottom of this one's heart. Alright. Let's, I guess we'll do this one. We'll do search for clues in the forest, because it feels like we're kind of on the verge of something interesting happening now. Potentially. Although if we get sent on a grand crusade, what a ridiculous enemy, a giant net. Who's ever heard of such a ridiculous concept? I guess we have to deal with these guys. Is this, oh, I think this might actually be our first encounter with, Imperial soldiers. We've heard a lot about them, but we haven't actually engaged them. I will say that the Rage of Helone is not nearly as cool as Storm's Path, because you don't get that nice self-heal, unfortunately. Suspicious box. Maybe it does more damage, though, I don't know. Okay, we found the clues in the forest. I'm curious, so this is a potency 330 for that action. This one is a combo potency 380. Huh. So you don't get the self-heal. I guess, though, you do get your shield. Like, the shield is basically the gladiator's claim to fame. So you do get, I guess, like, block chance and stuff. It does make kind of a big difference. Dancing One is back. This one breathed sigh of relief. This one was worried. Dancing One found something. Quartermaster's log. A list of supplies and material to be delivered to a certain Imperial stronghold. Dancing One found paper inside a box. This is a message from Empire. This one can read Walking One's symbols. Message paper has names of food and rocks. Food and rocks are inside boxes. This one knows. But this one does not understand. Food and rocks mentioned all come from home of these ones. How do Steel Walking Ones know to find them? Is there a sneaky one hiding behind this one's wings, snooping and selling secrets to Steel Walking Ones? This one fears for this one's home, but Dancing One has helped this one much today. Dancing One must promise to always be a friend to these ones. Guess we'll grab some high potions. Actually, hold on. I'm curious if the quest changed here. Or the dialogue, rather. It looks like no. Yeah, no, their dialogue is the same still. Brotherly love. Kamixu is pining for a wayward friend. A helpful one arrives at a good time. This one needs helpful one's help. One of these ones, named Claxio, ventured outside Little Solus alone. Alone is unsafe. Helpful one must find Claxio. Claxio struck west after leaving the settlement. Hurry before Claxio ends up in the belly of a beastly one. Speak with Claxio. Claxio is over here. It's not too far. I guess we can go see what's going on. We're gonna have to deal with these things. Walking One wants this one to return to Little Solus. Don't make this one laugh. This one is wary of living with those who are not these ones. This one wants to be alone. These ones rely on Walking Ones for everything, no better than those ones that summon Primal Ones. Small wonder this one chose to leave. This one thought this a likely place to build a home, but then Meddling One arrives, forces this one to go deeper into the forest. Meddling One is forbidden from following this one. Away with Meddling One. Oh. It really doesn't want us to follow it, huh? Dude, these friggin' birds. Actually, now that I think about it though, since you do get fight or flight, I guess you get more... Your damage buff lasts for a lot longer, so I guess you can actually end up doing quite a bit more damage to multiple enemies instead of one big strike. That's interesting. It's interesting to see the subtle differences between Gladiator and Marauder. Wow, Claxio refused to return to these ones and went deeper into the forest. But this one saw touched ones lurking in the forest. Helpful one must hurry. Hurry and find Claxio. Helpful one should search for spools of thread on the forest floor. Those things will lead Helpful one to Claxio. But hurry. Hurry before touched ones take Claxio away. Oh, we gotta go up that way? Alright. Let's go find Claxio. Wild boars. The boariest of boars. Where is it we're supposed to go into? I think it's up this way. Claxio. Oh, of course. Duty calls. Meddling one is back. This one told Meddling one to be gone. Tell Comexio that this one will never go back. Never. To touched ones. Touched ones should go away too. This one is a good one. Everyone should just leave this one alone. Be on guard, Kaya. These sylphs have been tempered, brought under the thrall of the primal Ramu. One sec. Akin to the Amal Jaw, tempered by Ifrit, these sylphs exist only to serve their deity. They'll not answer to words, only steal. I take no pleasure in this, but it must be done. Defeat the tempered sylphs. Claxia, these ones are your friends. Come with these ones. Serve Primal one together. No, this one is a good one. We'll never go with bad ones. Meddling one is not smart to anger this one. This one has many friends in the forest. A marble, and things were going so well. There's something not right about this marble. Ignore it and focus your attacks on the sylphs. Kaiv, Papalimo and I can handle this beast. You take care of the sylphs. Okay. I guess we'll do that then. Hurry, Papalimo, I can't bear the stench any longer. I'm doing the best I can. If we dispatch the sylphs, surely. Wait, is it running away? But why? Oh, well, there it goes. This one is safe. This one was so scared. Claxio, this one has been worried. So very worried. Is Claxio unharmed, still in possession of wits? Comexio, and meddling one as well. Why are these two here? These two came to rescue Claxio. That Claxio is safe fills this one with joy. Comexio, forgive this one. This one did not mean to run away from a Little Solace. This one was just afraid. These ones who live at Little Solace were changing, becoming friendly with other ones. This one feared that these ones were forgetting who these ones are, like touched ones did, but this one was wrong. This one can see that now. Meddling, or helpful one. This one is grateful. This one will return to Little Solace to be with Comexio and friendly ones. Well, that should see to that. Let's say we return to Little Solace as well. I, for one, could do with a nice hot bath. And back we go then, I suppose. It was kind of nice that the sun is coming in at that angle. That actually looks really cool. Might grab a screenshot here. Oh, that's the chocobo. Damn, the sun moves so fast in this game. Alright, that should do. Let's head back. I'm just about out of juice, I think. Might call it here when we turn this one in. That's a nice quiet ride back. I don't really have too much to talk about right now, unfortunately. Just a little bit sleepy. Is this bird gonna chase me all the way in here? Okay, it's leaving. This one thought Claxio was lost forever. Helpful ones saved Claxio. Now these ones can be family again. This one has known many walking ones, even many kind walking ones, but Helpful One is the kindest and strongest of all. Helpful One is a hero to these ones. Helpful One will bring these ones and walking ones closer together. This one knows. This one would take Helpful One to see Elder One. But Elder One is... Oh wait, mount speed limit in Lanasia has increased. Central Shroud. East Shroud. Whoa. I guess we got mount speed increase. I forget where you're supposed to see that, like travel, mount speed. Here we go. Interesting. Okay. I guess you, I guess as you complete parts of the story, you end up getting, getting mount speed increases. You can boost it more with the Moogle event that's happening right now. Well, for some of the areas. Oh, I see. Is that like a temporary speed boost for the event? That's pretty cool. Alright, let's go take a look at this quest, I guess. Spirited Away. Comexio would make a confession to you. Wait a second, is this the guy I think it is? Is this actually that, the guy that owns that Druther's place? This one must ask Kind One's forgiveness. This one made promise to take Kind One to see Elder One. Yes, but this one cannot. This one cannot because Elder One is not here. Elder One is not anywhere. Elder One went into forest yesterday but has not come back. This one is worried. Maybe that picture has nothing to do with it. This one is worried. Elder One often goes into the forest, but never for this long. Kind One will help find Elder One. Yes. Near where Elder One disappeared is the home of Walking One named Buscaron. Oh wait, no, it is a tie-in. Near where Elder One disappeared is the home of Walking One named Buscarun. Buscarun may know what happened to Elder One. This one would talk to Buscarun, but Walking One does not always trust these ones. Would Kind One talk to Buscarun before this one? And Kind One comes from Gridania, yes? In Gridania live many Kind Ones, yes? This one begs of Kind One, please go to Gridania and ask fellow Kind Ones for help, and please hurry, these ones are not safe until Elder One returns. Okay, looks like all of the NPC dialogue is still the same here as well. Alright, so then we gotta go to Forsay Hulot at the Adder's Nest. Alright then. I guess we'll probably do that then tomorrow. I'm probably gonna go ahead and turn in at New Gridania for now. No, it's for all time, I think. It's that second star on the list. Oh, really? Huh. Interesting. It looks like only some of them have the 2 stars, although like a lot of them do. I guess anywhere that is anywhere that isn't like a residential area or like a town hub, you can get 2 stars, it looks like. Interesting. Anyways. Looks like the hub is bustling as always. It's been a while since I've been in Gridania, actually. Forgot how chill this place is. Actually, was there something I was supposed to, I forget if there's someone I was supposed to talk to here. Mother Mayun, I don't think so. Caroline Canopy Proprietors, welcome to the Caroline Canopy, a place of respect for adventurers like yourself. Oh, I guess there's nothing else. It is an honor indeed to receive visitors from afar, as you may imagine. Tulsa has scarcely begun to recover from the devastation wrought by the calamity, and Gridania wants for all the help it can get. I hope we can count on yours. For some reason I thought there was a quest there, but I guess not. Alright. Oh, the innkeep is here, actually. Retire to an inn room. But yeah, that's gonna do it for tonight. Made some decent story progress, not the most. We'll probably make more story progress now that we've kind of already done most of our class quests for a while at least. We gotta get to level 30 until the next one, so we'll probably be grinding out the main story quest at full speed now, it looks like. But yeah, that's about it. I don't really have too much more to add to what we did today. We also cleared up kind of the last of Eastern Thanalan with Highbridge. So that should be kind of like the last detour, I think, as far as like side areas and side content goes. So yeah, we can go ahead and log out here and wrap this up. So I guess I'll start the wrap up now. Thanks to everyone for hanging out tonight. It was lots of fun. Also nice to meet you, Xenos Fire. I guess you just came in here at the end of the stream when we're wrapping up. But yeah, I will be back again tomorrow, probably 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Usually start at around those times. Lately it's been closer to around 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Just because I've had a few things to do before starting the stream in most cases. But yeah, thank you again everyone for watching, hanging out, lurking, checking out the content. It's always lots of fun. Always look forward to interacting with you guys and going through the story. And yeah, we'll pick up where we left off tomorrow and see if we can find the Elder Sylph. But yeah, hope everyone has a fantastic night. And once again, thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow, and until then, have a great one. Bye-bye for now.